Grill on Beachmont Avenue in Anderson Township. It is the One More and I'm Out of Here podcast, and I have to be honest with you. This is not my first beer today.
Good work.
I don't know if I'm going to make it through the podcast because I have consumed.
This is his urine sample for his physical tomorrow.
What is for me a pretty good amount of
good
alcoholic beverages.
It's like we took it back to our roots. Remember the first days where we were so fucking lit up we didn't even remember the episodes.
We don't remember shit.
This is not my first out.
Some of our best work, I think.
Fuck yeah. Nothing better than drooling on Jason Kiefer's couch. Jason Kiefer is in the house. Yeah. Welcome, Jason. I'm Rob. This
Those
is
accommodations were a tad more comfortable than what we had here.
Here's the deal. I
think I might have taken a nap during some of those early episodes.
What about you guys? Are you reticent or a little nervous about going back to the old episodes and re-listening? I know Dan doesn't listen to shit.
Not at all.
Have you listened to him?
Actually,
yes, I have.
Actually, while you guys were out there dicking around, I was sitting here listening to our breast cancer podcast.
Great podcast, by the way.
That we did on Monday night.
Yep.
And
great fucking podcast.
It was tremendous. Great crowd for that one.
You know, we're still waiting on.
Do we have any idea how much money we?
Well, Stephanie said that she raised $1,200, and that was late notice. Megan was a couple weeks, couple months. I'm guessing, just based upon my informal estimates, probably $6,000 to $7,000 through Meg, $1,200 for Steph. So I'm guessing about $7,000 to $8,000.
Well, that'll be if we do that kind of number, I'll be very happy about that.
Hell yeah, I think
it's high, but
do you?
But we definitely did well. I know we did well.
All right. I think we did. Put it this way: we did better this year than we did last year.
And for me,
so we're moving up.
Right here, heartfelt thanks to everyone that came out that night.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Unbelievable, great turnout, great crowd, just a great vibe in the room that night. Unbelievable stories from all of our guests who spoke that night. And again, I just want to thank everyone for coming out to support.
Yeah, that was first up on my list. Is thank everybody. I mean, the fucking tremendous. Not just our sponsors, Varsity, Engraving USA, Flight Outfitters, Varner, OVP,
Corbett
Graphics, but the non-sponsors that came up that tolerate us taking over this place at fucking dinner time to raise money for an important cause and listen to stories. A lot of people came up to listen to the stories because they knew it was coming. But this place was packed.
Yeah, it was.
And I loved it. I loved it because it's an important thing. Everybody's got boobies. Dan's got boobies. I got boobies. Keeper's got boobies.
Dan hates that shit.
I know. That's why I
do that to him all the time. He hates it.
But it was a great
I did an examination earlier today when I was in the shower, so I'm good.
What else were you examining, big boy?
I examined my butthole.
Oh shit, Jesus. We jumped in that one.
Well, he said it's more than his first beer. Holy shit.
When you
prostate exam, check.
You got to clean that thing out when you when you take a shower.
Are you a loofah guy or is raw dog? Are you a raw dog or a loofah?
I got a washcloth in there.
Do you use a washcloth on your ass crack?
It's a piece of burlap.
If necessary, yeah.
What is necessary? Like you shit yourself and you're rolling in hot?
Just saying.
Or you just barehand that motherfucker?
If it's necessary.
I barehand that. Fuck it.
Got a little ivory soap and good to go.
Fuck yeah. You get a bar of soap. You lather your fucking hands up pretty good. You get on the ball sack shaft.
Wow. I don't need your whole rundown of your shower.
Dive down in the crack. You do it last.
Oh, God.
And here's a little secret.
I haven't even eaten dinner, but I think I'm going to puke.
Here's a little secret for all you people. If you're drunk showering, like some of us, maybe.
You all the time?
I may be guilty of that today.
Yeah. Tonight you will be.
It is. Here's a little tip. Kick the drain up when you get done doing the majority of the dirty work and run a little soap under that water and fill it up to where it just covers the top of your feet and flick your toes back and forth. That way you don't have to bend over on that slick ass tub and break your fucking hip, neck, or whatnot.
Oh, I would pay to get that phone call from you or Aaron.
There's a tidbit. You clean your feet without bending over or lifting them up.
Is that what you tell your clients?
No, I don't tell them shit. That's
when you're in the prison shower. That's what you do.
No, it depends. You know, you throw the soap in front of the fucking smaller guy. Oh my God, he dropped this soap. And everybody jumps on him.
I don't know why we're talking about
Hey,
this, but
real quick before we start,
thank you all for Monday night.
Thank you.
yeah,
very
thank you
much.
for Monday. But we've got one of our loyal fans that I've come to know very well.
Oh,
Phone conversations, text conversations. Especially since my mom passed, we've talked a bunch. But our buddy Bosco and his wife were struck ill today from they think a meal last night, and his wife ended up going to the emergency room. But then he went to go visit, and his blood pressure ended up bottoming out.
hey, you told me about that earlier, and
He was very dehydrated.
What horrible circumstances.
He sent me this picture, and I asked for his permission, and he said yes. But this is the picture I get at work from our friend Bosco. Poor fucker.
Oh, Bosco.
Poor
What?
fucker.
Does he have his head wrapped up
Yeah, he's got like a washcloth, it looks like.
on his head?
Yes. But
Is that what you
Okay.
use to wipe your ass crack? Dan?
stop it, Rob.
Well, I'm asking Dan.
We're-
He looks like Jamie.
He does look like
he looks like Kelsey's
He looks
husband.
just like our buddy Jamie.
But
But
Shit.
I mean, his,
we're hoping-
his hat's all askew. He
we're
looks-
hoping a speedy recovery to Bosco and
What do you
Lachey.
fucking eat?
I don't know.
He didn't
I
describe.
mean, they
what
went
he ate?
went to a restaurant. I mean,
Well, no
he told me
shit.
the name of the restaurant,
clams?
but he
Did
didn't tell me.
Did he eat clams?
He didn't give me the whole menu.
Oh.
But we wish him and his wife a speedy recovery, and he needs to get better because I get text messages every morning from him. It's great.
That's why I never eat clams.
Is that the guy you talked to for 2.5 hours?
Yep.
And you both realized what time it was.
Yep.
Rob, do you
We
eat
were talking
clams?
Oh, I eat
two
clams.
high school sweethearts.
oysters? Rocky Mountain oysters?
Yes.
Ew, gross.
Not Rocky Mountain, dick. I'll eat oysters, clams, mussel, shrimp.
You
Oh,
did
man.
say the other day that you would eat them.
Yes. You
I
know
won't.
what? And thank you for bringing that up, Jason. That was a great segue into what's to come in November. You know-
Old Times Country Buffet is where he ate.
Oh shit.
Macon, Georgia. Don't go there.
Yeah, no shit.
We've
Old
got to
time.
schedule. We've got to schedule our golf event.
We do. But before we do that,
You
Dan
fuckers gonna freeze
versus
your ass.
Rob.
I'm going to be in all my
18
hunting gear in the fucking golf cart watching you two
holes.
idiots.
That's all right.
here's what we got going on. So,
We're going to still have some nice weather.
and we're not just a nonprofit fundraiser, but it did have me thinking after Monday. Movember is coming up. Guess what? Movember is about the men, testicular cancer, etc. Jungle Jim's prolific grocery store should be a sponsor and donate a bunch of Rocky Mountain oysters for Testicular Cancer Awareness Month.
I'm afraid that our commander in chief has a terrible case of testicular distress.
I can't pull your picture up, by the way.
You don't have that picture?
Oh, I have it. Won't let me pull it up.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, that's what happens. We need more.
I know it was
proof.
last minute. I didn't think about it till the last minute.
but it won't let me.
Yeah, you were talking
But
about.
if you saw the video of him when he was flying back from Israel a couple of nights ago,
It looks like he's got two nuts on his chin.
Oh, like Peter Griffin.
hey, what the hell is that?
Let's see if I can try it again.
You're a medical professional.
I have no fucking idea.
I know he's got an implant in his chin, but for God's sake,
Shut the fuck up. Biden has an implant in his chin.
you've never noticed that.
I did not, and I've never really looked.
Oh, all right.
Have you seen?
It did let me. All
Can
right.
you? Okay, can you bring this up?
Yes, I was afraid to click on
Shut
it.
the fuck. It
It looked like fucking clickbait.
No, what
at
you
first.
watch? Look at this picture, and you tell me what the hell is going on with this guy.
Is it confirmed that he has an implant?
He definitely has a chin implant. There's no question in my mind.
Peter Griffin. Has
But
a chin
this,
implant.
but he was flying back from Israel the other day. He was talking to reporters. Look at this.
I don't even know if that's real.
He
Is
was
that-
talking. It is real. I thought it was fake. There's video. You should see the video that goes
Holy
along with it.
shit.
He's got
He looks like a
he's got,
manta
like,
ray.
two squirrel nuts in his fucking
That's what I'm
chin.
saying.
He looks like a fucking manta ray.
I watched him.
What
in
is
an
he like?
interview.
Is
I
he
didn't
like
see it.
saving those for later or what?
Shut the fuck up.
God's sake!
I thought that was going to take me to a different.
Did
fucking
somebody-
page. I didn't click it.
This was him on Air Force One, coming back from Israel, and he went out to talk to reporters.
Did they have a window open where it was pushing all the skin flaps back?
No, it's like 7 or 8 minutes worth of video.
You know what that looks like?
And it's in the video, so you can see it. I thought it was fake too when I first saw it. And then I saw the video, and I was like, "No, it's not fake."
You know what that looks like? You know what that looks like? It looks like when you're playing pool, the bridge, when you're too far away from the cue ball and you put the bridge out there, but it's only a dick bridge.
Hey, Joe,
It's like a dick bridge for the mouth.
Joe, can I use your chin bridge for this
It's a
next
dick
shot?
bridge for the mouth.
Oh my god!
I mean,
I don't know how that's real. I've never seen anything.
That
like
is real.
That is some fucked up looking stuff.
I've never seen.
That's
anything
fucked
like
up. So you know, when and I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, the guy, he was out all day bumping around with Bibi Netanyahu and talking to. And by the way,
I just Googled Joe Biden ball sack chin. And there's a YouTube video. I'm not going to play. It says, "What is going on with Joe Biden's ball sack chin?" Oh, I love Google.
it's true.
Did somebody put what's
by
that
the way,
shit? What's that injection shit they put in you?
Collagen.
Collagen. Did somebody inject that, but it was semen and it just we're gonna
The
go
frozen,
home.
the stuff that makes your face freeze.
Oh,
up.
Botox.
Botox.
Yeah, it was like, no, it's just fucking semen. We're gonna go back where we think we belong, and it's gonna be in his chin sack.
I mean, did all his excess Botox run down his jowls and then like settle right there?
It just settled. It's like that fucking blow-in insulation you get in your house.
I mean, far be it from me to make fun of anyone's chin, but for God's
Swear
sake,
to God, I saw him in my backyard. I got two oak trees.
What is
He was
natural?
foraging.
What is natural about that?
Nothing.
Nothing. That's what I'm saying.
I've been a paramedic for a long time. I've never fucking seen anything like that.
I've seen a manta ray with something like that on his face.
I've seen fucking turkey
Darth
gobblers
Vader.
on old people like
Hey,
like my grandfather had.
Keeper, pull a picture of Darth Vader up. You
I
know,
mean,
the
it's
two
like
little light things
I
on the
know-
bottom
I know
of the
where
chin.
you're
Yeah, that looks like it. Holy fuck.
I mean, there's you know, what's the old expression? You know, some people have a double chin. That's not double chin.
No, it's a nutsack chin.
Or a cigar holder.
That is a nutsack chin.
That's a cigar holder.
If I've ever seen one.
Oh my fucking God. That is pretty sad.
So you're trying to tell me that Joe Biden looks like Darth Vader with that,
Well, just
with whatever the fuck is going on
with
now.
these two things.
Yeah, it looks bad.
But then I watched the address last night, and he had that whatever was going on there tightened up a little bit, so it wasn't as pronounced as it was.
No,
there
they
on
popped it. They popped it.
That's so
they got Dr. Pimple Popper.
I don't
it's
know.
fucking disturbing. Like
Lance
I just-
Armstrong's fucking doctor came in. and
Mr.
fucking-
President, I can
organized
take care of that, sir. Just
Jesus.
here, hold this now.
I'm actually, I mean, like I'm intrigued. Like, but all the interviews that I saw with him, I didn't see that.
That is
Thank you for bringing that to my attention. And now,
Yeah.
whenever I watch him, I will be
I'm
looking at his chin.
I'm telling you, that's a thing.
yeah,
Man.
now I will not stop looking at his fucking chin. I didn't even know he had a chin.
It's hard enough watching Mitch McConnell talk where his eyes don't
Oh,
roll
for
back in
God's
his
sake.
head. So now I got that.
I didn't even
If there's anybody who was ever in need of quitting, it's Miss McConnell.
yeah. I didn't even
You gotta
know
let it go, brother.
I didn't know Biden had a chin until now. I do want to
fake chin.
that's some fucked up shit.
But on a serious, can I just talk about a serious note here before I know you have something you want to get to.
no, you're good, Dan. Oh, go ahead. It's your show, bub.
But on a serious note,
1.27 centimeters looks like what?
when Joe Biden was in
Your dick.
Israel, one of the things he did during one of his events was he went backstage and he met with some members of Delta Force who have been conducting operations either in Israel, in Gaza, somewhere in the Middle East, but they were there. And Joe Biden shook their hands.
Did he shake Marky Mark's hand first?
That I do not have a problem with. Someone, and then look, when the president's doing this kind of stuff, there's photographers all over the place. But someone in the White House who is a complete moron saw fit to release a photo of Joe Biden shaking hands with members of the Delta Force and showing the faces of these individuals, at least 4, perhaps 5, as many as 5 members of a Delta Force team.
Why don't they go to the CIA Academy and just do a fucking class picture and put it up
But
there?
I talked to a retired colonel last night.
You were
and-
at
and I-
KFC too?
God
Well,
damn.
I did my radio show last night,
It's gonna happen.
and John Mills, retired colonel, and I was talking to him, and I said, "How serious of a breach is this, and how much does it expose the absolute amateur hour that it is that surrounds this guy?" And he could not it was almost impossible for him to put into words how serious of a breach of protocol this is, to expose the faces of these guys who are really on the cutting edge of American foreign policy. I mean, they're out there. They're the ones who are getting their hands dirty. They're the ones who are
Was it Clinton
putting
the
themselves
last
in
one?
harm.
Wasn't it Hillary, the last one at was it Benghazi when she was Secretary of State? She posted a photo of some of the fucking security team that was over there.
Well, this is not the first time this has happened.
Oh, I agree, but I think she was the last one.
As it regards Joe Biden. But this is a serious breach. And you talk about things that these people do that put the lives of some of our most bravest warriors in danger.
Well, they're
And
the ones that are getting
and-
us our fucking intel as well.
But you've got some numbnut on the White House staff who sees fit to put this out on social media, and it was out there for over an hour, and then they retracted it and took it down. But by then, it only needs to be out there for a half a second, and it's too late because that photo is going to go around the world.
And they have the software, the processing to take pictures of the shit that pops up right away. They immediately take pics and save it. It's like screenshotting the Snapchat, until Snapchat figured out, hey, we can tell you when they screenshot that motherfucker if you're showing a titty pic. Well, they do it and they know how to do it.
So I have said many times on this podcast just how disgusting it is for me to see this guy. And I was watching the speech last night, and I'm thinking to myself, this guy is such a political lightweight. He's a documented liar and plagiarist. He is a.
This is like our roots.
I'm just saying he is. He has probably sold out American foreign policy
$200,000
to enrich himself and his family. That was
I saw
evidence that came out today that he got a $200,000 payment from his brother.
Yep, same day, same loan.
But for this guy to sit there and lecture the American people on don't be Islamophobic, don't have rage, don't blame the Palestinian people. This guy has no business being in the Oval Office. Absolutely none.
Did you guys get your Day of Rage party favors from Capitals? Because they're closing soon, so we're gonna have to wrap up if we want to get them.
Are we doing the purge tonight?
I mean, closing, like shutting down, bankruptcy closing?
No, closing tonight.
Oh,
I mean, Day of Rage is tomorrow.
Oh, fucking A.
You didn't get your shit? I already got my shit. So. Fucking idiots.
Who are we?
I'm well stocked on ammunition, so
what side are we taking?
I live in a Day of Rage every day I wake up, so it's fine.
You fucking have driven with me. Every day is a day of rage on the highways. What side are we taking on it? There's one more and I'm out of here.
I'm not up. We're on YouTube. I'm not taking a side.
All right. We're neutral. We're like Switzerland, which is a bunch of pussies.
But I'll just say one more thing about this. And Jason, you have the video that I sent you.
God, I just had it pulled up. I thought that's where you're going. But I do have your video.
So Joe Biden made his speech last night, and we're not going to play this whole soundbite, but his former chief of staff, Ron Klain, was on MSNBC after the speech last night.
Would you quit burping into the mic?
Well, I've been drinking a lot of beer today. So I got a lot of
Just hurry up and let's get to the fucking video.
But his former chief of staff, Ron Klain, was on with MSNBC last night, Chris Hayes, and this is what he had to say about the Biden speech. Hit that. Here we go.
Chief of staff under President Biden, and he joins me now. I said at the top last hour that these are extremely difficult issues, extremely difficult politics and diplomacy to navigate, but that's the job of president. How do you understand the goal of tonight's speech?
Well, Chris, I agree with something you said earlier, also before the speech, which is at times like this, I look and say, thank God Joe Biden's our president, not Donald Trump.
Oh, for God's
I thought
sake.
that what you saw tonight was a savvy and experienced president navigating some very difficult territory, doing so in a way that was persuasive and effective. I think he hit the bid on everything he had to do in this speech. look, what unites the Israeli conflict and the Ukrainian conflict is they both need our support. President needs to get a funding bill through Congress, and he made the case
All right,
last night. I thought he very
right
persuasive.
You
So-
may have bigger Alzheimer's dementia than Joe Biden.
So I saw this on my Twitter feed, and I said to myself, and this was my response to that particular video. I said, "Here's my message to Ron Klain," and I wrote, "If in fact Biden was as experienced and savvy as you say he is, then he would have no need to have made that speech that he made last night. You may have forgotten, Mr. Klain, that under Trump, we had no issues like this. Trump's policy, Trump's doctrine was strength equals peace. Biden's doctrine is weakness equals multiple wars. Ron Klain, you are a clown, an absolute clown."
I didn't get a chance to watch.
And
watch
people
the
who
address.
watch MSNBC, that's the kind of analysis that they get. And that's what passes for serious discussion, serious analysis
You know, it's
of
awesome.
issues that, hey, politics is one thing, but we're talking about 1,400 people dead, Americans killed, 32, I think is the number right now. Who knows how many Americans held captive? A couple were released today, so thank God for that.
Mother daughter.
Yeah, too.
And we've got more viewers right now than MSNBC and CNN combined
Damn straight.
during prime time.
Damn straight. So
Yep.
Ron Klain, you're a fucking clown,
Well, let me
and
ask you.
that's
Why
all
don't
I have
you-
to say.
Hey,
about it.
Ron, why don't you suck on Joe Biden's nut chin
His
while
nut chin.
I rail you in the ass?
This is double nut.
Yeah.
You get him and Hillary sucking
That
at the
shit-
same time.
That shit is probably
That's
some of the best stuff that Dan's brought.
That's a freaky
as
fucking
far
thing,
as like
man.
extra like add-ons.
There
That's
you
awesome.
Suck
go.
on
That's
his
my
nut chin.
contribution to the show.
You know, I want to get a nut chin now and go as Biden for Halloween. I think I'm going to wear it to court. And say the judge goes, "Miss Erking, something's wrong with your chin." No, I'm dressed up as Joe Biden this year. He's got a nut chin. Haven't you seen it?
I'm identifying as Joe Biden.
Fuck, I got a nut chin. You want to put your dick or cigar there? What? Pool cue? Put the stick on me, Judge.
I just love. I mean, I love the fact that we're gonna. He goes over there.
Oh, my
One of the
God.
most dangerous times. Decides he's going to go over there, and our friend Deadleg will grab onto this. It took him 2.5 weeks to get to Maui, our own country, for a fucking devastating, catastrophic fucking issue on homeland.
What'd they get? $800?
Yeah, 700.
700.
700. Yeah, no.
But yet-
your house burned down. Here's $700.
But yet he
Nice.
jumps to go to fucking Israel in one of the worst times that you could go. And I don't wish ill will, but probably not a good fucking move. Now, he made it back.
Too bad. Oh, my bad. Shit, I said it out loud. Fuck, Steve, don't look at me and be pissed off.
I
when
didn't hear anything, Rob.
My bad.
But I mean, just and we're gonna throw more money over there, and we talk about this all the time, whether it's on the podcast or just amongst ourselves, where we have homeless veterans, homeless people. All that money could be going to something here, but here we are. Let those motherfuckers fight.
Yep.
They've been fighting for thousands of years, and if they stop fighting, that's when we have a problem. That's like biblical fucking apocalypse.
Or DraftKings, FanDuel. Get some fucking odds going.
I just don't get it. Like, I just don't understand it. And I'm not super versed in, because I'll read in, but I get tired of reading the shit, the Gaza Strip and Hamas and fucking Israel. I'll watch the videos and I'll see, there's a bombing raid going on right now. Okay. I mean, I'll pay attention to it. So I'm not super versed, but this has been every fucking conflict. We are involved. And why? That is so far away, and I know we have allies and whatever, but we pay Israel, but what do we get for fucking Israel?
If you ask me why we're involved, it's because we have financed all of it.
Yeah.
We have, Joe Biden.
We give them all kinds
Joe
of shit.
Biden has released the sanctions on Iran, and Iran is the major sponsor of terrorism as it relates to Israel. And Joe Biden has released the sanctions that allows them to sell oil to the tune of nearly $60 billion. They did the prisoner swap back in August, and there was a $6 billion sweetener on that of money that was in a South Korean account that got transferred to Qatar, and then
They bought it,
and they're saying, well, that was just going to be for humanitarian purposes, right? For medicine, for food, for water. Okay, well, that's fine.
But that is Iranian.
But that frees up $6 billion that they were going to spend on that to do what? To give it to the terrorists.
Now, isn't it ironic that his Iranian, what they call him, envoy, was a fucking spy?
Yeah, that too.
That is so fucking.
No one's
neat.
even talking about that.
Don't you think?
I'm impressed that
Don't
you
you
know
think?
about that. That's
It's like a black
Thanks, buddy.
fly in
That's
your
awful,
Chardonnay.
They have all our secrets and fucking knowledge, and they're like, yeah, all right, so we're gonna need this much money. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we're good. And then all of a sudden, yeah, fuck off. They're all fucking idiots.
You know, they get more viewership and interest in this. Instead of saying Gaza Strip, they just said Strip. I mean,
Yeah, they quit saying it.
Yeah.
I did notice that.
you give me some fucking Muslims and Jews stripping down females. Fucking A, I'm tuning in. Fox, MSNBC, CNN. Let's do a fucking GoFundMe page for them.
Joe Billy just said, I can't wait for the Biden ball chin Halloween costume to be released.
Let's get it on.
if
Here's
it's
what,
not out there already, I'll be highly surprised.
here's what we need to do. We need to get FanDuel's, DraftKings, Barstool Sports, all of them to start handicapping fucking wars. Ukraine, Russia, Hamas.
I honestly feel that's where
Israel.
this world is going.
I'm gonna bet. I'll bet that shit show.
That's a lead pipe cinch that Israel's going to kick Hamas's ass. But now you got
Hezbollah chiming in, Syria, where Hezbollah comes from. You got them all fucking starting
Yeah.
to pipe in. They're fucking
they're all lobbing missiles. There
at
was
U.S. bases in South Syria.
there was an American destroyer that was out there in the Gulf that shot down 2 or 3 cruise missiles
It
and a
was
couple of drones.
15 drones, 3 missiles.
Was it 15 drones?
Yeah.
Is that how many it was?
I think that's what I said. 15 drones.
And they came from
Hi, my bad. It's a podcast. I'm Pete. This is Repeat. It's 15 fucking drones and 3 missiles.
I've been drinking today, so
So have I.
I'm not sharp.
All right, Repeat. Jesus Christ.
Hey, I want to throw this up there real quick. Anybody that wasn't able to, they're obviously out of town or whatever, that wants to hit this site for some of our breast cancer merch. Obviously, you can either scan the QR code that's there or just go to one more and I'm out of here podcast.square.site.
And what's this do again?
It's all the merch.
Oh, merch. Oh, yeah.
You're
merch.
the non-technical guy, so you just sit there for a second. But we would love for you to have your support. Rich and those guys at Engraved in USA did a great job for us on Monday. They brought a whole bunch of stuff up.
Killed it.
And there's going to be more to come, and there'll be regular stuff out there too. But
Follow the link on our webpage, one more and I'm out of here.com.
boom,
It is up there, baby. 100% merch collection.
there you go.
Shop now is all you got to hit. It's awesome times.
Dan, you owe a Drake. He said 100%. Oh, now you owe it too.
Yeah, I forgot.
Who said that? Did I, say
did.
100%?
No,
I
we
didn't
both
say-
did.
Did I say 100%? No.
Holy shit.
No, get worse.
Um,
Good thing it's
Maybe I should
Friday.
have stopped saying it then.
Good thing it's Friday.
mm,
No, any support you guys can give us. I mean, obviously, we're trying to get our coffers going, but we're also trying to help our friends, with the breast cancer walks and whatnot. So, would be
Yes.
great.
We need support like Ukraine needs support.
are you being serious or sarcastic?
$120 billion worth.
Are you being fucking sarcastic?
I'm saying we could use $120 billion worth of support right now.
That's a fucking drop in the bucket. We can't even fucking get a speaker of the house. Are you shitting me? We can't get a speaker of the fucking house. 120 billion doesn't matter.
The Republicans
And I
in
like the-
Congress are so stupid.
Let's switch gears from politics.
Ukraine is so fucking
You're normally the
fucked
one
up.
that says it.
I
that
know.
I'm okay with 120 bill. This fired up in that motherfucker to kick Putin's ass. Motherfucker should buy a shirt and ride a horse instead of fucking shirtless. But yeah, let's switch gears. I got something to switch gears on. I don't even want to go where I was going to go
No,
because it's quasi politics.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid to know where your mind was going to go.
There's that new Netflix show. You know which one I'm talking about?
Oh no,
Drums,
no.
drummers. Mm-mm. All right, let's go. What about can we go sports?
Yeah.
Harbaugh, fucking pussy. Harbaugh in Michigan stealing signs. NCAA launched an investigation despite Harbaugh taking a fucking self-imposed 4-game from the university in the Big Ten suspension. Here's my take. All right. Here's my take. I disagree with the NCAA launching an investigation.
So do I.
All right, hold on a second, Dan. Into Michigan,
I'm serious though.
I'm going to mute your mic.
it is the equivalent of having, I don't know, college prep honor students. All of a sudden, you infiltrate them with a bunch of people like me in high school that are fucking dropping about a 98 IQ and don't give two shits about the GPA, and we're going to teach down and bring those guys down. You know what? I fault the other teams. The other teams that aren't creative enough or smart enough to change their fucking signs. They've been stealing signs forever. When I was in knothole baseball at fucking 6, I understood my coaches are going to change. All right, this week it's not this to steal. It is this. Change the fucking signs. Get off Harbaugh's ass. If they're picking up the signs, the other team's a bunch of dumbass motherfuckers.
What Bill Belichick say? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Fuck yeah. Learn. Change. Be creative.
Now, I hate Harbaugh, so I'm glad this is happening because I'm a Buckeye fan. So.
I hear you. But I call bullshit on that, though. I think the other team, the NCAA needs to get the fuck out.
Well, Harbaugh acted like he knew nothing about it.
Harbaugh knew everything.
But here's the thing.
Why would he take a Big Ten suspension for 4 games at the start?
If you have the foresight to send someone from your team to a future opponent's game and watch what they do.
Oh my God!
If you have I mean, you could have co-eds do it. You could have students do it. You could have.
Oh, I like the co-eds doing it, Dan. Let's talk about that.
You could hire someone part time.
Buzzword.
But whatever. If you have the foresight to do that, and then say, okay, they put this sign up, they ran this play. They put this sign up, they ran this play.
God damn. That's crazy.
To my way of thinking, that is just
Tempe.
And I know the NCAA has a rule that says that sort of thing is frowned upon, but for God's sake, you're trying to get an edge. The games are on TV, for God's sake.
You're only saying that because you hate Ohio State.
Dumb down
I don't
competition.
care. I don't care if Ohio State did. Ohio State probably does it.
They're just better at hiding.
Every college team probably that send someone.
I hate
to
Michigan. I hate Ohio State, and I agree. Fucking, I hate saying this. I agree with Dan.
We're playing Marshall in 2 weeks. We got to send someone to the Marshall game.
Don't fly.
We're playing. I mean, whoever. We're playing Baylor. We're playing Oklahoma State. We're playing Kansas. It doesn't matter. Every team probably
they all do it.
If they're not doing it, they're stupid for not doing it.
All the pro teams do it.
Yeah,
all the high school teams do it.
Get
of
smarter.
They do.
Get smarter. Get more tricky with your fucking calls.
But again, I just like the fact that it's fucking Harbaugh on the radar again. That guy's a clown.
But didn't he say, "Oh, I don't know anything about it"?
He's a douche.
If we're doing that, I don't know anything about it.
He's a douche.
For God's sake.
Good work.
If you're the head coach, then you give yourself, a few layers of separation from that operation.
Well,
yeah,
got to be smart about it. But if that doesn't happen, then you're not doing your job.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to go scout the other team and see what they do.
Would you quit slamming the table?
I'm gonna slam the table.
Jerry Sandusky was one hell of a recruiter. You don't think fucking Patino knew what was going on?
Well,
he recruited in the fucking shower.
He brought him in early.
Now, what that guy did
was a pipeline,
right?
He recruited pipeline.
Like that. Yeah.
He was checking out the manholes.
And that's kind of a segue in. I fucking hate
I've been drinking too
Michigan.
much.
I hate Ohio State, but more importantly, I hate fucking Penn State. I fucking despise Penn State before Sandusky, before the fucking shower bullshit, that cocksucking motherfucker. So let's get into Robbie the Tiger.
I was just good work.
Robbie the Tiger.
We're gonna start it this way.
It's time for your picks now. Is that what you're saying?
Last week,
and I'm hoping Monday we can go.
I hope we don't.
Do we have another podcast on Monday?
Yeah.
Oh,
check your fucking calendar.
So last weekend I went 3-3. I had UC -5.5 and over 43.5. lost.
Does that mean you didn't win any
I
money?
had Florida plus 2.5 win, Vandy plus 31.5 win, Notre Dame over 60.5 win, and then I lost the OSU over at 51.5. So I went 3-3. That's a push. This weekend, speaking of
Everybody, write this down.
shower scenes,
And we are going to moving forward. I'm going to take a of that.
We do have a
his
podcast
picks.
on Monday.
Yeah, no shit, Dan. Thanks.
wow.
Anyway, I'm going to take a picture of the picks and put them on our Instagram, and then we will post them
I mean,
because I never pay attention, to be honest with you. Like I
Good
listen,
idea.
but I never remember because I've the mind of a hamster. I can never remember which team you picked or whatever. So as I'm watching a game, I'm like, is this one of Rob's or not?
But you don't have the chin of a president.
I don't have a nutsack chin. Thank God.
hey, by the way, if you stay tuned later tonight, we're gonna get Dan even more drunk, and you're gonna see a nutsack on his chin.
No,
Photograph
that's not
on
gonna
Instagram.
happen.
We're gonna go sing karaoke.
Where?
No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving as soon as this podcast is over.
He's out too late.
There's a
I've got
couple good games on.
I've got an Uber out there already for me.
Biggest game of the day is, in my mind, Penn State, Ohio State.
Ooh, that's big.
Game day's there. McAfee was there today. It's in Columbus.
I know a lot of people going to that game.
Well, that's good. We are an hour and a half away.
Mhm.
Ohio State's given 4.5. Over under is 45.5. I went back and forth. I vacillated on this pick. I hate Penn State. I fucking hate Penn State, but I'm taking them, getting 4.5 for the win. Now,
Okay.
I'm going to double down and I'm going to do the over 45.5. I don't think it's enough points. I think we're going over.
I agree with that.
Definitely going over.
Yeah, I agree
Yep.
with that. First one, I'm sketchy on, but
Yeah,
I respect your pick
I'll take put it.
because I don't know. I'm an Ohio State fan, but I don't know.
I'll
I
take
mean,
Ohio State winning by 1 or 2 or 3. I don't or 4. Fuck if it's 4.5. I'll take it. Now, here's one for Mr. Carroll. We're not the Dan Carroll game yet, but this is one for Dan Carroll. He's an Air Force guy. My dad was as well. They're playing Navy in Annapolis.
Do you see their uniforms?
No, I didn't.
They're wearing the Air Force is wearing a Doolittle Raider.
Oh, that's cool.
They're honoring the
shit.
Doolittle Raiders, dude.
Oh,
It looks
sweet.
bad. I'll find a
Is
picture.
Alec Baldwin going to be there?
It's cool as shit.
That's got to trigger someone. It's got to trigger some snowflake out there.
Oh, we'll get to Greta. in a
Keep
minute.
going.
Air Force is in Annapolis playing. Air Force is undefeated. Navy kind of sucks. They both don't score much. But here's where I'm feeling it. Air Force is given 9.5. Navy sucks dick. Sorry, all you seaman little fuckers out there coming out of the dick. I am going to take Air Force giving 9.5. I think Air Force is going to cover the 9.5. And I think the 33.5 over under, I think it's over. Air Force will put some
So you like
points
Air
up.
Force in a blowout over
What?
Navy?
Not even a blowout. Fucking
Well,
34 points is not really a blowout between the two teams. 17 fucking 18. I don't care.
they beat them by 9.5. Hold on, I gotta look.
I like
got those glasses on.
who? Carol?
Dan, I always forget. Whenever I have to show Dan something, he has to put his glasses on.
Oh wow. Those are cool.
I
think-
thought it was neat.
It is.
Oh, Doolittle Raiders.
Oh,
Those are the Air Force uniforms.
Now,
Very cool. Very cool.
no shit. And again, Pete and Repeat were sitting on a wall.
I'm just saying.
Pete fell off. Who was left?
The pictures
Repeat.
were very small on my computer. I had a hard time seeing.
yeah, so is 1.27 centimeter dick, Dan. Next game, we got the Dan Carroll game of the week. South Carolina at Missouri. Now, those Tigers,
Did Kentucky beat Missouri last week?
those Tigers are going to kill that cock.
Can I ask a question?
Carroll's a cock lover.
Can
but
I
I
ask
like
a question?
Mizzou on this one, baby. I
Answer
like
my
Mizzou.
question. Did Missouri beat Kentucky last week?
Uh,
Kentucky beat Missouri.
well, if I said Missouri didn't beat Kentucky,
I'm just making sure that I have that right.
So Dan loves the cock, and I like the Tiger because I am Robbie the Tiger. I'm taking Missouri. Missouri is given 7.5. They're playing in Mizzou. Fucking Tigers are going to
Robbie
eat
the
cock,
Tiger.
just like Dan. So take that. Book it, Dano. The last game I have, Tennessee at Alabama. This is for the survival in the SEC race. Both these teams are one loss. Tennessee's going to Alabama. Over under 47.5. Alabama's giving 8.5. If you want any chance to get in the SEC tourney, baby, Championship. You got to win this fucking game, Dano. I'm taking Tennessee getting 8.5. Alabama's good.
Who's Tennessee playing?
Jesus fuck.
Alabama?
Hey, Keith, will you check his headset real quick and make sure it's still working? Yeah, they're playing Alabama in Alabama. I'm taking Tennessee. They're gonna.
That's a mistake.
Tennessee's either winning or they're not losing by more than 8. Alabama's good, but they're not that good. Saban might die on the sideline. I watched that game. What was it, last week? The motherfucker. I think they brought a golf cart out for the battery with the jumper cables.
I think
they didn't have an AED.
Going to win by 20.
You want to put money on it?
They win by 20. You're dead.
You want to put money on it?
No.
All right.
But I just think that's what's going to happen.
Hey, you were talking about your buddy Colonel John Mills.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if he rose to the rank of General Mills? That would be fucking awesome.
The stupid shit that goes through your head.
That would it just hit me. I mean, when he was talking about it, I was like, fucking Colonel John Mills. General Mills. That'd be cool. Be like cereal.
Are those your picks?
Fucking Christ, I got tied up. Yes, they're my picks. Real quick run through. Penn State OSU over. Penn State plus 4.5. Take that. Air Force. Take Air Force. Giving and the over. We got Missouri. They're gonna fucking kill the cock. And Tennessee giving 8.5. There we go.
You heard it here first, though.
So it is written, so it shall be.
Not really first, but you heard it here.
Hey, have you guys ever heard of blowholing? Have you, Carol?
Can I give some background to this?
I'm joking. I don't want to get into it. I just think it's fucking hilarious.
We'll get into it at the very end.
Related to a Colorado campfire? Or is it
close?
Where everybody tails off. We'll get into it at the end.
Fucking Christ. I don't even know how I get into these conversations.
Oh, I know exactly.
Well, I just walked in today and the guy looks at me.
I thought we were going to get into it later.
All right, my bad.
Somebody have an ad read.
Hold on a second.
Because I mean, it's well worth, and stick around. It's well worth it because I was at the firehouse repeating what counselor was saying.
Did you actually fucking ask?
God,
yes, and there was one that knew.
Who? How old?
Don't worry about
How old?
Our age.
Oh wow, that's fucking learned. I like it.
I literally wanted to vomit in my mouth.
When I fucking heard it, I was like, "Are you shitting me?"
Don't you guys have anything else to talk about tonight?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, we got to do a fucking ad read though,
Okay,
bud.
please do that.
I don't have them.
I'm
two have
working
them.
on
I'm
it.
standing
God,
by. Oh, I thought you were going to read one.
I don't have
Engraved in USA. You can do that one.
Can you hold on?
Oh my
I can do Corbett graphics.
Go ahead, Dan.
Go
Jesus
ahead.
fuck.
Do you have the Corbett graphics graphic ready to go?
Sure
Something's
do.
going on with my
There you go, Corbett graphics. If you have been to, let's say, Paycor Stadium, then you have seen his work. If you have been to, what's the stadium where they play soccer down there? That's TQL Stadium.
TQL. Why are you
If
acting
you've
like
been-
you're looking at your phone reading this?
No,
All
I'm
it
just
is
saying.
a
I'm not.
screensaver.
No, I was dialing something else up.
Right.
But if you've been to Nipper Stadium, where UC plays football, if you've been to the Fifth Third Arena, where UC plays basketball, Corporate Graphics has done great work there, and at dozens and dozens of high schools and grade schools and middle schools all across the tri-state. Excellent work, all the way from concept to design, original artwork, installation. Any of your signage needs you could possibly need. This is your one-stop shop right here. You make one call, and I've witnessed this happen. How people call up and they've never done anything like this before, never had the need for it before, and essentially one phone call happens. A week later, they have everything they need. It's a beautiful thing. So, Corporate Graphics has been a great sponsor of this program. He's been a great friend of ours. He's made all of our banners and has helped us out tremendously. So we certainly appreciate all of his support. So again, if you have any signage needs for your business, personal use, whatever, check him out on Facebook, check him out on Twitter, check him out on all your social media. And then again, CorbettGraphics.com, and you'll get everything you need. Corbett Graphics, enhancing your success.
Great job, Dan.
Great friend of the show.
Yeah, he is. That stuff paid off, though, that phonics. You know, we can't thank him enough. Brandon Corbett Graphics, engraved in USA.
They came through with the pink banners very, very quickly.
Fuck yeah. They killed it. And we know Dan didn't make it because they happened quick. Engraved in USA, you can't speak any more higher of them based upon what they did Monday night. They've been in business over 25 years, engraving your business awards from promotional employee and customer items, brewery drinkware, golf outing accessories, promotional and recognition items. If you're a small or global company, we have the team at Engraved in USA that can design and produce quality items to enhance your business. Call the team of Tanya, Tammy, Tim, or Rich at 513-682-2557 and say 100% to get the best personal touch from our friends at Engraved USA in USA. EngravedinUSA.com. You can go to our website, onemore.com. Link, hit shop now. Did I put shop now or does it say finger me?
Oh, Jesus.
I got drunk one night and I put finger me and I think I changed it to shop now. I can't fucking
If you'd have put that, then I'd quit completely.
change it right now. I think I did put it there for a little bit. I can't remember.
You're so fucking dumb.
What, man? You leave me alone
Really?
with this shit.
You're fucking older than me, but yet like a fucking 8th grader.
Things happen.
Jesus Christ.
Now, I do want to talk about something
What do you got, Rob?
very serious. Barner Foundation for Children and Families. We want to take a moment to talk about foster care. We believe those who open their hearts and their homes to take care of kids are among the most special of our friends and neighbors. It can be a strain on anyone's budget, and sadly, more than half give up in the first year of fostering because the resources just aren't there. That's where the Varner Foundation comes in. A 501c3 nonprofit, the Varner Foundation enables foster care agencies to help in a hurry. A car repair, prescription, an extra bed, even a new pair of shoes, and many times a single phone call gets it done. We're going to have to talk to our sponsors. 100% of the money donated to the Varner Foundation goes to the mission, period. You heard that right? 100%.
Well,
You can help make a difference in a child. Do you not hear the first 100%? You can help make a difference in a child's life today. Donate to the Varner Foundation. That's varnerfoundation.org, varnerfoundation.org. And let me tie these two together.
I love it. I love that these assholes do that.
Yeah.
It's great.
God bless. I'm going to tie these two together real quick. Engraved in USA. Holiday season's upon us. They've got a shit ton of promotional items that they can customize for your business to pass out at holiday parties. Even if it's not yours, take the shit. Hey, want to have it? Want a new client? Here you go. Hey, I got this for you, man. A client of mine or whatnot had it, and pass it on. They will remember you more so than a business card or a fucking handshake.
And if you go on their website and you don't see something that you are thinking of, I guarantee you they can find it and customize it. So just Christmas presents, period. Not even
100%.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
God's sake.
Yeah,
No,
I'm fucking doing it now too.
I'm actually very, very impressed with some of the stuff that Rich came up with. I mean, he just started rolling with it. We didn't ask him for any of that, those ideas. He was like, "Hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about this?" So seriously, visit them. I mean, they're very affordable and good quality products.
Well, and the creativity is you talk about how he just went off on his own and he just created. So it was like we saw one thing, we're like, oh my God, that is so cool. Then we saw the next thing. It was like, well, that's almost even better than what you just showed us before. And it just kept going on and on and on. And everything that they showed us was just one thing was more amazing than the next. And
if you want affordable like Christmas gifts, it's super simple,
idea. Yeah.
super simple for them to figure it out.
Can I throw an idea out
well,
real quick
okay.
in regards to these two? I didn't even think about this, but Christmas season, like I was saying, holiday season, whatever your holiday is.
I call it Christmas.
Are we
I
getting
do
Christmas gifts for each other?
No.
I gave you a Christmas gift last year.
I didn't ask about last year, Dan. I asked
that
this
is still in the bottom of that bag.
Dan,
right over
he
there.
had
I use mine every day in the shower.
he
So
had to
fuck
take
off.
penicillin for months.
What? Not the gift I gave you?
Oh, the little radio thing that you stole from iHeart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Oh,
broke
that
like 2
was-
days later.
That was one, but there was another gift of wild turkey that's still.
I know. I'm letting it age.
Can I tie this together real quick? holiday season, Barner Foundation for Children and Families. These foster parents and these kids, they need gifts, they need monies. You want a kid to fucking laugh and have a good Christmas or a holiday season. I didn't even think about this, Keith. Engraved in USA, Barner Foundation for Families. Tie them together. Let's do something, man. Let's fire up some money raising motherfucking shit.
Okay. I'll come up with a goddamn idea.
I just did. Let's get the two together. See what happens.
Let's do it.
All right.
Maybe Daddy and Daddy can. They haven't met on Grinder yet. We'll
Maybe we can do
Barner
something out front.
Tim and Jeff,
and do something crazy like that.
Or we can go to Twin Peaks and see if that one girl that works in the second section works.
Now, before our time is gone, Jason and I talked before the show, and we thought we wanted to show this video of this video is all over the internet right now.
We've got two more stories because Rob's got one, but yeah, this one.
Oh,
all right.
Failure to Stop hit this one earlier today, but I saw it a couple days ago, and yeah, I was fucking appalled.
So this happened on Monday. Leonard Cure was shot by a cop during a traffic stop, and now there are, of course, the family is they've got what's the attorney's name? Benjamin Crump as their attorney. The family is saying that it's police brutality. This video has been all over the internet. This is a Camden County, Georgia sheriff's deputy that pulled him over for speeding, and you'll hear it during the course of the dash cam video. But he says, "You blew by me going 100 miles an hour." And this guy can't figure out why he's being stopped, number one. And then he's totally belligerent, number two. And then the cop wants to put him under arrest. And I don't know if Jason, have you ever been hit by a taser?
Yes.
I mean,
voluntarily, by the way.
How does this guy, and I've done the pepper spray before, and that is completely disabling. But and I've seen some of the toughest people you can imagine be completely disabled by a taser. How this guy takes the taser shot and is able to do what he does is amazing, unbelievable.
He's probably been married for a long time.
So some of this comes into whether, in my experience, whether you have something on board, extracurricular.
Okay. So he's doing drugs already.
PCP will, you won't even fucking feel it. But if you watch this video, this guy's doing like an NFL swim move, and you, right, wrong, or indifferent, people have learned that if you swim and as the cop's backing away, those lines get tight. Doesn't give a shit if the barb rips out of you.
No, yeah, that's what he's doing. He's
swimming.
Get the barb.
I was still impressed, like how well
he
was able to take it. But
I want to see this.
Have you seen this yet, Rob?
I have not seen.
All right, here we go. I want to, as a defense attorney, I want to hear your commentary.
Well, as an observer, I want to see it. I've tased myself before drunk.
Step out! Get out! Get out! Put your hands back here. I ain't doing shit. Put your damn hands back here. Who are you? Staff Sergeant of the Sheriff's Office. My name is Al Wade. I don't care. Step to the rear of this vehicle. In the name of who? In the name of the law of the state of Georgia. Step back here now or you're getting tased.
All right, hands are up.
Watch me now. Put your hands on the back of that truck. Do you see that? Put your hands on the back of that truck. Back of the truck. Both hands. Turn around.
Got your nose.
34. Can you send me another unit? One non-compliant.
Your name is Officer who?
Staff Sergeant Aldridge with the Camden County Sheriff's Office.
Who county?
Camden County. Put your hand behind your back.
Do I have a warrant? Wait. No. Excuse me.
Either put your hands behind your back or you're getting tased. I'm telling you that right now.
Why am I getting tased?
Because you are under arrest for speeding and reckless driving.
I'm not driving. Nobody was hurt. How was I speeding?
You passed me doing 100 miles an hour.
Okay, so that's a speeding ticket, right?
Sir, tickets in the state of Georgia are criminal offenses.
I don't have a ticket in Georgia.
You do now.
Why?
You passed me doing 100 miles an hour.
And what? I'm not going to
hands
jail.
Behind your back. Yes, you are going to jail.
Is that 95?
Hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
How is that guy able to do that when he's got that taser?
Well,
That's
depending
amazing.
with how close he was, and I'm not a cop. Watch this guy get bent over backwards.
That's like hitting a big guy in the face. And, he just
And
stands
that's
there
a
and
big
looks at
dude,
it.
man. Look at this guy with the tank
He
top
grabs
on.
him by the fucking throat.
That dude with the white pants on is a big dude.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
One of the big ones.
Got him right there.
Stay down. Stay down.
There you go.
Stay down.
So if I look at
Was he drive stunning him? Oh, he shot him?
yeah,
The guy.
I didn't even hear a bullet.
well, that's because the guy was on top of him. He was able to reach for his gun, pull it out, and stick it into his ribs and shoot him at point
The
blank
guy
range.
fucking died?
He's dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
shit.
ended up the video continues and they do CPR on him and everything else.
It turns out he did 16 years in prison for a crime he didn't commit, and then he's dead 4 days later.
I think I read the headline of that
So that guy.
for a fucking speeding ticket.
So to answer your question with the taser, and I'm not a cop, and I'm not trained in taser. I mean, Rob was a cop. Do you have tasers when you were a cop?
Fuck no.
Okay, so
No, we
what
had
what
fists.
you need is a wide spread. When
What?
shut the fuck up.
Fuck,
what-
I didn't say it.
When the barbs come out, because it's connecting a circuit, right?
Right.
Well, if it's close, you're not getting that much. So like,
Oh,
but you
okay.
also
All
don't
right.
want to be too far away because when those barbs shoot out, they don't necessarily come out
They
this
won't hit
way
their
or
target,
that way.
yeah.
But you want to get as wide a target. If I'm correct, and I'm going off of some paramedicine here, when we do defibrillation,
We're gonna do it.
we're shocking across, so we're creating a circuit. But I think he was just a little too close, so he wasn't getting all of the juice.
He wasn't getting the full effect. And then he starts doing this, and what
And
he's doing,
trying to break the wires.
yeah, because there's wires attached to those barbs, and he's trying to get those wires caught up in his arm movements.
When I did
to
it,
get him out of his
when I
body.
did it, they were taped to me, and it was voluntary for the cops to fucking train. And I will never mouth off to a fucking police officer. The worst 5 seconds of my fucking life.
But I looked at that video and I said, you know what, the dude got what was coming to him.
Now, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
In one sense, you can say he was complying. He did put his hands on the back of the truck.
He didn't fully comply though.
Can you do me
He
a
said,
favor?
"Put your
The
hands."
instructions could have been a little more clear.
Can you roll? Fucking what road was it? Do we know? Was it 95 on the east side? 75 rolling down the middle?
Of where he was.
Yeah, where he's
let me
pulled.
see
I
if
don't.
I
I want to
have
know what
that,
the speed limit is. 100. I mean, 100.
100 is way over the fucking speed limit.
Let's be careful.
Here it is.
Even if it's
it all
fucking-
started when Cure passed Aldridge on I-95 at 100 miles an hour. The posted speed limit
70.
is 70.
70.
I don't.
At what mile an hour?
100.
He was past him at 100 miles an hour. The posted speed limit is 70.
That's only 30.
It's excessive.
Oh, fucking A, man. Who hasn't gone 100 miles an hour when it's 70? Really?
Yeah, I don't drive like
I
you.
mean, maybe 85,
What are you guys fucking Amish?
87.
I got places to go, man. I want to know though, when he pops him out, did the cop order him out? I didn't watch the beginning of it. Did the cop order him out?
He did order him out of the car.
Why does he get him out of the fucking car for a speeding ticket? That two things. One, the guy was a dickhead. I agree. He shouldn't have fought the cop. But secondly, the cop, and I was just talking about this the other day. For whatever
This says Cure meandered at high speeds in and out of lanes before finally pulling over. So there was a pursuit that happened for a period of time. How long that period of time is, I don't know. But he didn't pull over right away.
He wasn't just getting for speed. He said reckless driving as well.
no, that speed is going to be reckless. He's probably taking it in.
He had enough time to set up a live stream on Facebook.
I want to see the fucking dash cam. You know what?
You just saw the dash cam.
No, that's the ass end of the dash cam.
That was the dash cam.
no, that
Oh,
mother-
you're talking about when they were the.
I want to
whenever
see
the
that guy go by that motherfucker and that motherfucker pull out wherever he was. And if he's saying he went by me at 100 and he was just driving in the fucking slow speed line, there's no way he can fucking clock that cocksucker.
Now,
So he's guessing.
the fellas for Failure to Stop today on their breakdown, because they actually broke this down. But and I do, Eric had stated, and I agree with him, if I were a cop, the way that cop was standing right there in a lane of travel, like it was just the dumbest shit.
Why would he come out though being a dick?
But that's the thing. Yeah, just get out of the vehicle.
Yeah, sir. Can I talk to you real quick over here? You don't have to be a dick. The young fucking ass jacked up cocksuckers are the ones that get out of the car, want to fucking fight everybody, and they're the ones that nobody else wants to work with because, hey, I don't want to fight every fucking traffic stop or every call I make. Talk to them. Be a person. They're a person, regardless.
Yeah, and again, that was reiterated earlier this afternoon on
De-escalate.
It was, he started fucking just screaming.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you're gonna jack up somebody that's the fucking same simple mind mentality as that fucking cop has. They're both simple minds. I mean, honestly, it's like watching two.
Yeah, I think they're both wrong.
They're both. It is like watching. I don't want to say it, but people that aren't smart in an octagon fighting for survival, and it's like, fuck it, you two, you really don't give anything. You're both going to yell at each other and fucking escalate everything.
And also, we also have to bring into account that
when everybody could walk away from that situation,
he was in jail for something that he was wrongly accused of. He also,
I'm sure,
I'm assuming, completely assuming, wasn't raised the same way we were as far as looking at law enforcement. Now, there's asshole fucking cops, and if you're a fucking asshole, I'm going to be an asshole back.
Well,
right, wrong, or indifferent.
Put it this
now,
way.
if I want to create a problem, if I just want to try to get out of this, yes, sir, no, sir, no, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, whatever. But, when you're in that situation, it completely changes.
What if for 14 years, every fucking asshole cocksucker wore a green shirt hit me in the face? I just fucking despised them. I'm in prison for 14 years from a cop wrongfully convicting and accusing me. I'm going to be a little animus towards law enforcement.
Well, you should be, and I understand that, but you should be toward the court system, not the cop. Do what you're supposed to comply. You are supposed to comply.
I hear you on that.
Just put your fucking, if you don't think you did anything wrong, fucking do whatever. Do whatever he said.
I know cops are,
but he was running 100 miles an hour. He knew he was fucking speeding.
I know cops are trained and they try to tell police to de-escalate a situation when you can.
And it is subjective, I agree.
But when this guy gets out of the car and he's like, "Who are you? What's going on?" And he starts shouting all this stuff, and then he's, I guess, in a technical sense, you can say he's complying because the cop says, "Put your hands on the back."
He
of the
put
truck.
one. He said hands. If you want to get completely technical. Because I wouldn't trust one hand being loose. I wouldn't. No. I mean, as a police officer, you want to be able to see.
You want to see both
where both of them are.
Well, let's do a hypo though. I come around this corner.
Was it a perfect stop? No, probably not. But
I come around this corner and I start yelling at Dan. Hey, fucking get out of the car! Get out of the fucking car! You're gonna get escalated.
No, I completely agree.
I'm gonna get escalated. Completely. Like, what the fuck? Fuck you, motherfucker!
Now, was he shouting? And playing devil's advocate, was he shouting because they were on the side of a freeway and it's loud?
Apparently wasn't that loud. He was in the slow speed lane.
His microphone's right here.
He was in the slow speed lane. I know, I hear what you're saying, but he's in the fucking lane of travel too.
But he's still screaming.
It's
like
loud.
That's not the way, and that's not the way you address somebody.
And for 100-mile-an-hour speed limit ticket, you're gonna walk up to the car, you're gonna touch the tailgate, put your fingerprints on it in case you're killed. And, hey, sir, do you know why I stopped you? Some cops in Bethel,
have a conversation.
Some cops in Bethel should learn this.
And we have talked about this many times.
Do you know why I stopped you today? No, you were speeding. Are you in a hurry? Is something wrong? Do you need help? No, just run late. Okay, I get you.
Right.
Can I have your license, insurance? I'll just run it real quick, and if everything's good, we're good.
But I mean, if you look at it, I mean, the cop.
Not get the fuck out of the car, motherfucker!
The cop pulled his taser out. That didn't work. He pulled his baton out. That didn't work. And what did he have left?
It's just like
he had his gun out, and that's it. And then the guy.
Stop.
I mean, look at that shot right there. I mean, the guy's ready to break his neck, man.
I believe, and I already fucking X'd out of that fucking window, but I believe he pulled his fucking baton out.
Yeah, I saw that.
He pulled his baton.
He pulled baton. That's why I didn't know.
He went less lethal. 2 times. But if you see, and it's after the fact, and this guy's dead now, but it's after the fact. But as he's bending him over, and I'm looking at Dan's computer screen, he's bending him over where the back of his head is almost touching his ass. And I'm being a little bit sarcastic. And he's saying, "Yeah, bitch, yeah, bitch." That's a fucking problem, and I mean that's a life-threatening situation right there. And 100%. I think it's a good shoot.
I'll drink on that.
It just sucks. It just sucks because it didn't have to.
Involved.
It didn't have to go that way.
That toilet is pretty fucking quick too. Just saying, Bosco. Godspeed, my friend.
All right, we got to get out of here.
No, my Toyota. He was saying that Toyota ain't that fast because I can make it to Columbus pretty quick.
But you would not behave in such a manner if you were pulled over on I-95.
I'll tell you what. If I was pulled over, and let's be honest, I don't have alcohol, drugs, or anything in my system on the side of I-95.
What are the chances?
When's that happen?
Fuck off. Going 95, 100 miles an hour, and that cop walks up with a taser deployed or something yelling at me, I'm going to be, instead of, hey, I support you, officer, I'm going to be, fuck you. What is your problem? You got an issue? Call fucking supervisor, you crazy ass motherfucker. I'm going to be that guy.
You're not going to escalate the situation to something like this.
Oh, I'm not going to choke the motherfucker out, but I might scream back at the cocksucker. Oh, you can't hear me? Okay.
Well, isn't that what you say? You only cracked the window that far?
Yeah.
I refuse to get out.
I just disagree. I don't know. I mean, you be polite and cooperative law enforcement, but law enforcement should be polite and cooperative to the people that pay their fucking salaries.
I completely agree.
If
to the point, I don't.
For not what's going on in Israel right now, this would probably be the #1 story in the country.
Probably not. The guy's wearing a wife beater. Who gives?
I know, but look at him. This is a dude not to be taken lightly, man. This guy's.
Well, apparently he's not going to be taken lightly to the grave because he was shot and killed.
Well, he's a lot bigger than me. If I was a cop, I'd have shot him through the driver window.
Do you want to square off with that dude?
I'd have shot him through the driver window and just been like,
oops.
Accidental discharge. I don't know. He's too big. He's going to beat my ass.
I'm alive. You're dead. Sorry about that.
Keith, you might know the answer to this question, Kiefer, but I'm going to ask it. I mean, he looks buff. He probably takes care of himself, works out a little bit. He probably shaves his chest.
He just got out of prison.
Exactly.
Do you think he shaves his ball sack, Dan? Do you? Manscaped.